Hello, 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 hello. Oh ja, aqui é o Vagama Vivo. Right, let's start.
Let's seize the opportunity. My ascension has only just begun.
What are you doing, Cabela?
Looking for a hidden cache?
Intriguing. I fear you not, for I am fear incarnate.
Anything else?
You.
Okay. Now I'm really riled up. On it. Anything else? Be gone! No can do. Will do. Was it you? Or... But of course. Will do.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
As honor ordains. Caught by the web. Killing brings me no pleasure. Let your soul be purged. Trust me. As honor ordains. The undying Emperor whispers his will. No. The shadows will see it done. Rise against the tenants. As the tenants demand.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Death comes in silence. Death is a blessing. Trust me, killing brings me no pleasure. As honor ordains. Trust me. As honor ordains. Aim for the heart next time. I shall not fail. Death is a blessing. Trust me. As honor ordained, killing.
Nice.
No pleasure. Trust me. Come, the other side awaits.
Oh, anyway, let's leave.
My resolve is unshaken.
Well, they're just murdering. What was this one? Half of revulsion.
Powers unseen uncover my path. We share a bond, but I will triumph. Your skull is mine!
Anything else? Will do. Was that you? Or... Will do. Patience has failed me. On it.
Oh, well, that's one demon. Thank you.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
As honor ordains. My blade whispers your name. Death is a blessing. The shadows will... Killing brings me no pleasure. As the tenets demand, let your soul be purged. Let the
Might
blood
as
of the
well.
wicked be shed as thou hast willed. I would that I could.
Oh, there's a playground back there.
If I may,
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
As honor ordains. Come, the other side awaits. I shall not fail. The shadows will see it done. As honor ordains. Trust me, killing brings me no pleasure. Stop hitting me, Ashmag!
I tread a path unexplored.
Unidentified beacon. Bring it back. Right, let's go to Kyovagama.
The world will bow. I am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cower. That is the difference between me and
I'll
ignorant.
guide your vessel and lead you on your way.
Your demise is assured.
Will do. But of course. That is not my destiny. Bang. Was that you? Or
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
The undying Emperor whispers his will. Death is a blessing.
Really?
As the tenants come, the other side awaits. I shall not fade. Death is a blessing. Come, the other side awaits. No. The shadows will see it. Death is a blessing. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Oh.
As honor ordained. As the tenets dim, death is a blessing. I shall not fail. Come, the other side awaits. Trust me.
Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, if he teleports back, can end the turn, and then Cassio can give the turn again.
An offering of blood.
In the name of House Orselia, I shall prevail.
I am your blade and shield. Death is a blessing. As honor ordained, come, the other side awaits. As the tenets demand, I will not die in dishonor.
Let's see.
By the way, death is a blessing. As honor ordains. The shadows will killing brings me no pleasure.
Damn.
As the
Try again.
tenants, death is a blessing.
Oh.
I shall not fail. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Why did I let you foresee this?
Right, Kiavagama, let's see, what's wrong with you? Oh, I have 2 events going on. I'm not sure. The reason the colony has given in to the arch enemies, suddenly killed Lady Fyodor and usurped the throne by force. Can fucking have 2 profit factor, fuck it. Why are they red? Colony characteristics. Red. Rogue trader. Interesting. Let's go. Rebus 6. And now I have to go to Janus.
The world trembles beneath my feet. There is a fervor in my soul. I fear you not, for I am fear incarnate.
None of you shall survive!
Emperor, give me strength.
Purpose guides me. Absolute tribute. I need no guidance.
Show you why navigators are feared.
As honor ordained. The shadows will come. The other side awaits.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Killing brings me no pleasure. I cannot serve you in this way, as the tenets demand. I shall not fail. Come, the other side awaits. Trust me. The shadows will see it. Trust me. Death is a blessing. There is only death. Yours or mine. The other side awaits. As honor ordains.
Will do.
You rat bastard.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Anyway. Only a little bit of distance.
In retribution. Death is a blessing. This goes against the tenets. I feel nothing.
I'm gonna
Fear
trust
nothing.
they'll loot everything and just walk out. Mm-hmm. Enter battle.
You are going to do battle with them? In this crude vessel?
Steer us to our target. Unleash the storm of macro cannons. Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies. Torpedoes! Now! Send them into the cold void.
Go away.
Macro cannons, annihilate them.
The target was well structured.
Unleash your wrath upon my enemies. Send their souls to the void. Chart a course. cannons. Annihilate them. Steer us to our target.
Now we do a Yui.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies. Unleash torment.
Well, goodbye. Chart a course. Unleash our wrath upon my enemies. Die.
Nobody survives battle with this void ship.
Okay, have a torpedo.
Now. Emblazon our path. The Von Valancius dynasty knows no defeat.
Oh. Yes.
Embrace true power. I am the harbinger of discord. Blood for the blood god! Skull for the skull throne!
Anything else? Will do. But of course. On it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I shall not fail. My blade whispers your name. Caught by the web. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Was born for a greater fate.
An offering of blood.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
A dance of blades and shadows.
In the name of House Orserio, I shall prevail.
As honor ordains. The shadows will sort final way. As honor ordains.
Fine, die.
Come, the other side awaits. I shall not fail. The undying Emperor whispers his will. As the tenets demand. As honor ordains. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Just designate a target.
Death comes in silence. The shadows will
Well, I think the Space Marine, Chaos Marine was here.
Powers unseen uncover
Is
my
that my
path.
blood?
Bring forth a wave of Xenos. Cool. So we dealt with all of them again. Is that the magnetic storm? Yes. There's an oversized asteroid in Soto's tomb. Oh, I leveled up.
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
Might as well. I am running out of shit to spend. Get with this. Might as well be demolition. Ah, 200 in tech use now. Got more.
My aspirations transcend humanity.
I need to find
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
Your demise is assured.
Right.
Anything else? Will do. But of course. Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate. On it. Will do.
High momentum.
If I may. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I am your blade and shield. My blade whispers your name. As honor ordained, come. The other side awaits. Killing brings me no pleasure. Let not the righteous live.
Jump
May
again.
their blades be sharp.
Nice. Jump again. You're probably not going to jump to that guy. It's probably too far.
Death is a blessing. I would that I could, as the tenets demand. Killing brings me no pleasure, as honor ordained. None. The shadows will see it done. I shall not fail. Death is a blessing.
Do not dare ask. I have read tomes of military tactics.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. As the tenets demand. I will not die in dishonor. As honor ordained. Trust.
Goodbye. Where's this guy?
As honor ordains. There is only death, yours or
Right.
mine. I shall not fail. Come, the other side awaits.
My reckoning will be swift.
Why did we want to come here? Have I been to this drifting void ship? Engage the monsters. It's too valuable to leave it here. Okay. So that one's done. You have to go there. Yeah. Okay, we'll stop doing it now.
I tread a path unexplored.
Hello,
Do you
lads.
really believe you can match a child of a Surian?
Anything else?
What, of course.
On it. Was it you? Or...
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Trust me. My blade whispers your name. Death is a blessing. As honor killing brings me no pleasure.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I bring mercy and retribution.
If I may.
Okay,
I'll
Cabela.
show you why navigators are feared.
Trust me. A dance of blades and shadows. As the tenants demand. The shadows will my blade whispers your name. Trust me. Caught by the web. As honor ordains, death is a blessing. I shall not fail. The other side awaits. Trust me. The undying Emperor whispers his will. The shadows will see it done. Death is a blessing.
Let's seize the opportunity.
What was this one? Send an assault squad. Skill value plus 132. Difficulty modifier. Yeah. Ah, Drakari. Damn. I suspect that's a Malasai item. So that's footfall. Mr. Bruce. Okay, I think we're at the point we have finished rumors. It has taken a while, but we think we got basically all the rumors I can do at this point in time done. Let's talk to Nomos. Right, let's go speak to Nomos then. Oh. You read the data back, and then you said the incident marked on the beginning of Nomos. What did you mean by that? Yes, Nomos remembered. You bought us data sustenance, and it contained a name. Epitaph. We recognize it. No, not like that. In that name, we recognize the place where Nomos originated. Nomos only feels that. Nomos understand, realize, comprehend themselves. We have analyzed the data from which you stated us, and we've recreated the sequence of events. First, there was Epitaph. It was a world. It is a world, but it is merely a case of container for something we cannot name, cannot understand. Theodore said the ship has been... Theodore and the ship have been to that place. Something was different from the world. A gift, trusted priest in Crimson. One was identified himself as Amulet, comprehended the gift raised from Epitaph, and from it he created what the databank lists as a tech blight. But that is not how Nomos came into being. We were not invented. We were not freed. We came into being by accident. Theodore's ambition, the myriad of mechanisms, huge ship, Amulet's mind, the inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract, the dormant blight, the dormant epitaph. what lies hidden in its depths, and between it all, we slipped in, connected, and merged like electrical discharge between poles. Do you know where the Chp4 is? The data is gone. Hooray, it's deliberately, but we cannot trace who did it or what. Tech flight? A gift bird helped her. You pull over. Fyodor accomplished it. She needed it desperately, but we do not know why. How is Amina involved in this? Because I'm not. Fyodor allowed him to explore the gifts and left the house, taking his first. We know it did not bring him happiness, and the footprints of his safe burst fear followed. The blessed Amamat was involved in the birth of the spirit named Nox. I do not believe for a moment that he could have been frightened by this miracle. It was not as he feared, he didn't want to know us, but only suspected. His mental processes were occupied by the tech light. That was what he feared. He wouldn't catch upon it. The ship was an epitaph. Ammonite travelled aboard it, investigating the tech light, and none was born as a result of an accident. So is it possible that no one in the crew knew the whole truth? The truth was hidden deliberately. Your officer's memories were stolen. All the concentrated memory banks were wiped. It took you feeding us the truth bit by bit for it to piece together and understand. Who was resist the knowledge and the power to constantly feed? He would have been beyond the capabilities of blessed Amon himself, and he would never destroy knowledge. This story starts with the sunlit echo of sacrilege, whose name is the perversion of ignorance. The spirit of Nomus must be protected with the encroachments of that power that tried to conceal the truth of its birth. Mr. Boffish, you do in fact have a purpose, Nomus. Tell us what is the purpose. Me, myself, and my blade, a force to be reckoned with by so a force. Blessed by be this spirit, a great path and a great future like before. You must assist on this way. Cool. So Jay needs to go to Footfall. We also have Footfall for main quest. Maybe start for main quest. Right, I'm gonna be back real quick, and then I continue. Whoopsie, pressed the wrong foot pedal when I sat down. Oh. Did I deal with all of them? Yes. We're going to Footfall. Where is Footfall? I think there. So what's the quickest way? Go back there and then one stop.
We share a bond.
Holy
but
shit.
I will triumph.
For the Emperor!
Will do. Anything else?
High momentum.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a
Wasn't
navigator,
confident you'd be able to
not a servitor.
I will triumph. Purpose guides me.
Is that the only thing here? Yeah.
Ruin beckons.
I ain't.
Battlefields are
Giving it to
always
you.
drowned in scarlet. If I may. In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
I am your blade and shield. I will leave footprints of scarlet. As honor ordains.
High momentum.
I shall not fail. Caught by the web. As honor ordains. Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me. The shadows will see it. Trust me. I cannot serve you in this way. I shall not fail. As the tenets demand. Let the blood of the wicked be shed, as thou hast willed. The shadows will see. As honor ordains, death is a blessing. Trust.
Let's do acrobatic artistry.
As honor ordains. I shall not fail. The other side awaits.
Done. Well,
I'm not
fuck you.
accustomed.
High momentum.
I
Goodbye.
approach the designated position.
Intriguing.
Well, let's go to football then. Received a Vox message. There's declared martial law on the station due to the threat of malleus extremists. Docking will require special permission. Even most of the asteroids have been called off. The station's Cordian, her ladyship Incendio Corridor, sends her greetings and invites your lordship to disembark the box with a small mission. Open forces will meet you there to escort you to the chamber for a private audience. Victus to sell for my heart. Forgive the intrusion, but I have important business with the Ocean. I simply wish to remind you about my numbskull's crew who got themselves captured by some rival Ashmags. Platinum is too occupied for schemes, and besides, Incendia Corda has already put him in his place, which leaves only Falcon. May the Ashi tear his soul to pieces. Footfall is straight ahead, and I would rather not waste the precious sand still left in the hourglasses of their lives. If you're a wrench in the works, making my trade network fall apart like the badly assembled Chrono. No income, no profits, only damages. All because my right hand is chained up on one of Footfall's asteroids. But we pay Falco a courtesy visit. I'm sure your imposing visage will loosen his tongue. And maybe, just maybe, untie the hands of my crew. Let's go and see what happened to your crew. Soon, I mentioned that you are the most fragrant rosebush in the entire blossoming garden of the Corona's expanse. This is all you have to say. Apologies, Captain. What will be your instructions? What other options do we have? We have none, Captain. The Algos are reporting all docking gates are not what? All docking gates not watched by the enforcers, locked and rigged for explosives. Very well, let's have a look at the new hospitality.
embrace true power.
Let's make a deal. Are you seeking to access the trading firms? Requesting to access the trading in space. Who are you? Never request accepted. Acceptable response found. Hear and heed. The units identifies trade terminal Zeta. New designated purpose processing trade. Yep. Where's Opticon 22? Information request accepted. Acceptable response found. Hear and heed. The unit logicist Opticon 22 was instructed to leave in order to provide support to the Explorer Cognition's fleet. After standard rights were performed on the trade terminal, it was deemed an adequate functional replacement and received the blessing to process requests at the location for full state requests. Glory to the Omnissiah. Why do you keep saying glory to the Omnissiah? Information request declined. Acceptable response not found for the following reason. Hear and heed. Request falls outside processing trade and information requests and offers functionality. Show restating your request. Glory to the Omnissiah. How are you doing working under the quarters? Information request accepted. Acceptable response found. Hear and heed. The unit road trader Insidia Bastel Corda and specified unit actions have no significant effect on the operation of the Explorer Cognizance fleet mission. Since the specified unit has no jurisdiction over the Adeptus Mechanicus or any assets thereof, glory to the Messiah.
The world will bow. Powers unseen uncover my path.
Binary combat. Zero one zero one 0111 4 zeros 1 2 3 4 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 They're the same.
trembles beneath my feet.
Oh, they're the same. Spirit. Interesting. Well, sure. What do we have here? Cowardly Ashmak who wants to get his paws on my certificate of over working up a sweat. Considering the circumstances currently affecting football, the only fitting places Phil could be hiding is in the sewers. That's a spot with a powerful roof. About it, that is true, but I swear to you, Shreen, you won't come up with a better trap for Falco. I know these tunnels like the back of my hand, and the most delicious part of all that is that Ashbag chose to go in there. He'll wish he hadn't, of course. That's only if the Ashy doesn't mess up for us and everything goes to plan. And if it doesn't, my gang dead, Shreen, one remove, wrong road. Got thrown down that Ashbag. Why is everything so difficult? Perhaps I should just give him the official. Falco's not completed it, he won't risk such a payoff. He'll hold up his end to do and give me 2 others. What's your plan? The gist is that we need to go down the sewer tunnels of Footfall, connect a tank of sleeping gas to the old ventilation system, and direct the airflow to Falco's hideout. And of course, pray to the Exalted One that Ashmost Jattles don't spot us. Shushreen, it's going to be a little trickier than it seems. Falco is desperate, so he's bound to have his thugs patrolling the tunnels. If we go crashing around down there, he'll know something is afoot, and when Falco's feeling jumpy, heads roll. Where are we going to get a tank of sleeping gas? Chp4, I've already acquired it already. Don't worry, I have everything covered. How do we get into the tunnels? Most of the passages have been sealed off by Corder's hounds, but there is one that I definitely haven't got to. Plan to pay a visit to Octian, the Adeptus and Miscus, Shuri. Come, it's time to enter the sewers. To the Miscus we go, Shireen, or do you have other pressing business at one way there?
These web spinners bathe in blood, gut corpses, and perform shady rituals. Reminds me, how are these cultists any better than the ones we kill?
Because they do all that to someone other than us, obviously.
Well, things are going well in football.
I tread a path unexplored.
Right, it's time for that. Ah, ambers.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Intriguing.
Piracy, heresy, heresy, piracy. Descent.
The world will bow.
Nice.
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
Blasphemy, amber, heresy, piracy, amber.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Jerry, unlock it.
One and it's done.
Once this is a family story, only took a couple of Nutri-Bars. Lies, I see clearly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed your nature. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you now. Guilty. Started going on fire before the flamethrowers went off. Small lenses, I was informed of you. Huh. What was that? I must know the taste of criminals' fault. It is how I learn to recognize their patterns. Flesh and blood can grant revelation, but not like this. The round flesh is a pain act. This is not the way to serve by dying. Even Scully is bombed by this, then it must be bad. I must have a taste though later time. This is some perverted cream and pleasure. I educate myself concerning the corruption that dwells in hearts and minds of the impure. You know not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinousness therein. You do not know what it's like to look at their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds, but I know it all too well, and none shall escape my wrath. What manner of storehouse? Some atrocious travesty of justice? This is true justice, unprejudiced, inescapable, and equally merciless store. Lord Inquisitor has bestowed on me the honour of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics. The reared footfall of the corruption has fettered its limbs and turned this imperial station into a hotbed of free-thinking and efficiency, and I will not rest until I have been judged. This is no tribute, this is slaughter. It must have been the Emperor's providence that brought you here to my court. It would be my pleasure to indict you with the crimes you have committed. Whisper the words. If you can see corruption in me, indict away. Then let us begin. I cannot see your crimes. If it's possible, some like you cannot be pure. The Lord Inquisition is aware of the Correspondence's arrival on foot. He allowed it and gave no order of persecution. Rather, the Lord Inquisitor's will is the trade on Valance to be treated with respect befitting his high status. In her assertion, Lady Corda is coming dangerously close to abusing her authority and violating the chain of command. This is your warning. It might just occurred to the Inquisitor too that he too is getting dangerously close to something slightly insane. How can something like this be tolerated? How can anyone look calmly upon these atrocities and think everyone's going as it should do? Unintentionally questioning the Lord Inquisitor's orders. Perhaps he wishes to receive you in one piece so they may conduct personal interrogation. So are you in charge of football now? Indeed I am. And Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse. I offered him my support once. Football was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of football's liege was temporarily abolished for the duration of the war, or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station's order to me. The Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with matters of strategic planning, and I was tasked with overseeing the security of it. There's much to do with that front. Pirates, smugglers, apostates, and culture, deserters and outlaws have one of one's attention. I can tell you're quite popular with the locals. This time was mediocre far from the first, but my enforcers and my friend keep me safe. It's a fact to feel that it is imperative receiving protection, so that thief Chp4 had his sacred Drusian relic stored in one of his storerooms. What makes you think you're entitled? Such is the law of footfall. Any road trader who arrives here assumes the right to absolute authority. Sure, it's not that folk Chp4 who deserves to rule the station. He will soon be hanged from news. So is Sabalic and henchmen. And so will those amber firebrands whose outrageous activities brought football to so much grief. Once you hindered my efforts to subdue this station, yet here I am now, dispensing justice to the wicked. I only regret that I was unable to begin sooner, then Chp4's troublemaker would have already been crushed instead of lurking cargo bays and maintenance tunnels. Regardless, I will do it sooner. And whom are you judging? All of them, thieves, smugglers, pirates, traders, heretics, deserters. They will all be condemned. More new convicts are being granted the great boon of undergoing servitude in Perseus and having rid themselves of reprehensible consciousness, setting the Imperium free from doubt and weakness. Football will once again become a bastion of law and righteousness. I will eradicate all heresy that prevents his faithlessness from getting themselves over the good according to his name. Admit it, you simply enjoy turning people into slaves. Why do you feel the need to come up with excuses for sowing carnage? Not carnage, but just his judgment. I know of no other delight than serving him. The universe is a terrifying place. We are surrounded by the arch enemy's machinations, xenous scum who would deny us our right to exist. The threat is inconceivable, and human weakness will not help us avert it. If man is weak, I rid him of his spinelessness and feebleness, endowing him with a sacred narrowness of mind, and eradicating all that prevents him from utilising his whole self in service to the Imperium. Where's the Lord Inquisitor? In the Liege's chambers, coordinating the Expanse's defence. His attention is focused on matters of vital importance. He is not seeing any subcuts. Your Lordship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade you inform your Lordship that he will summon you later when circumstances permit. We shall see whether football will find them before your reign. In due time, I shall weed out all the taint that's bred in with football so long, and then the pious fear, loyalty, and devotion will once again become the pillars of this station and this rich foray. What happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale was a traitor. While the expanse burns, ravaged by heretics and unhallowed Xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor's call to battle. My servants are capturing his swords and ships while he hides from his reckoning. Indulging his base urge, soon he too shall stand before judgment. If you ask me, you're simply using the situation to plunder his predators. Should you call upon House von Valancius for help, we will answer. I do so enjoy candor. When the one who stands before the court admits openly that they shares the beliefs of someone about to be pronounced an outright anarchist, traitor to the city. Here, I say such a confession should land him a swift and less agonizing execution. Get off. Go ahead, Ropax, give me a reason. Lord Inquisitors were to maintain order and ensure his ally safety, using any methods I assume they may have to be. If a lay ship is gravely threatened, we are in for is to detonate the dome of the sector. Doing so will trigger an explosive decompression. The attacks will be destroyed during the pressurization, while her leadership will be protected by the field, protected by a throne. I shouldn't take steps that might be interpreted as an act of aggression. Enough words. Your accursed accused wait, and so do my duties. Wait, you have the duty to the Emperor, then you must see to. Vladiam Tukara, the deplorable rebel who once ruled the station, has slipped from my grasp. He is inciting the to revolt, killing my servants, hiding my wrath from my wrath with the dexterity of warrior. My formers claim he once appears in the den of unrest that bears the irreverent name, the Adeptus of Mescus. He made several attempts to arrest it, and yet he has evaded every one. Reverend Hermanus has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly, but his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. In the interest of Footfall's integrity, Takara must be apprehended. As a retreating authority, I order you to aid me in the bringing to justice. The asteroid where the Adeptus Mescus is located has been called enough, but my force will take you there. I want you to lure Takara out to this hole and seize him so they may stand trial. Do this for the sake of the Football's liberation and pave the road for my justice will perfect. You pronounced him a criminal? Why wouldn't I? While Rogue's infamy is known to all. He patronized thieves, smugglers, and pirates. By his leave, heresies and unholy cults flourished, and then he has evaded justice. This law can only be described as gross negligence, which I intend to rectify in short order. Why did Hermanus go to Adeptus Mescus? Reverend Hermanus headed there where the rebels are seen most often, so he could preach to them and sway them to repent. Alas, he still cannot see the difference between those who have erred and those who are have no hopes of redemption. Some of the people we purchased from the scoundrels and thieves will be replaced upon the supplies. Even degenerates such as Casablanca can be of some use in the cutting prices. But their willful leaders need to be replaced with more pliable and trepidous successors. It's the only way for us to protect ourselves from being stabbed in the back. And what do I stand to gain? Does it satisfy you that Order and Imperial will be restored on Footfall? I see you learn too much from Theodora, namely her hubris, greed, and indifference to duty. I will travel at him from your cooperation will be noted, Ropax, but remember, none of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before the trial. I forbid you take him without plenty.
Embrace true power.
Your life is already short, and yet, still you charge toward death, like a flaming comet falling into a star.
You treasure your long life, but it is hollow. This is why you waver on your many paths, while I walk surely along a single thread. I can do more in the moment I have been given than you can achieve in centuries.
Intriguing. Let's seize the opportunity.
Yeah. Well.
Powers unseen uncover my path. I tread a path unexplored.
My success was inevitable.
Okay.
The world will bow.
Where the fuck do I go?
Intriguing. Embrace true power.
Aha.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Uh-huh. Okay, Jay. I'm thinking of thieves, killers, and smuggler stream. All the finest goods and footfall, every last one. I've passed through these tunnels. The finest goods and footfall. Does that make this place some sort of monkey trading hall? Really? I was actually trying to bring a little levity. I wasn't seriously describing... said before, Focus Jackals are patrolling every nook and cranny of this ashy, cursed place. See these scumbaggers over there? We need to avoid them, not right intentions. So we might as well dump big power of Grox all over our plan. But before we follow the plan, if you will allow me, Shireen, I will refresh your memory. Avoiding the patrolling scum. We reach the sewer canal and follow it to the east, almost until the very end. We connect the gas cylinder to the special intake. Ironically enough, it was previously used for cleaning air, and we need to turn the valves in a few spots so that the gas reaches the cook chamber. I wish I knew exactly where the ashtray was for that. And the final move. Like all best Riverside players, Shireen, we find the service cogitator and send the gas along the pipes. Sure, I don't have to remind you that we must do all this in complete silence. Not even the sewer rats are going to notice us, let alone Falco's lot. We shall work quickly and quietly. Okay.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
I do what I must. My pleasure.
The world will bow.
Just as I was taught.
Watch your steps. The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten and worlds long gone. What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note. I sense something nearby. You interrupted my thoughts. I have traveled far darker paths. None are better at searching.
My ascension has only just begun.
And done.
I thought there'd be a latch on the other side.
One and it's done.
Embrace true power. Let's seize the opportunity.
You don't mind dying, do you?
Okay, so we don't want to go there.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Keep a sharp eye.
My pleasure.
The world will bow.
Watch your steps. State your intention. I sense something nearby. I have learned much in my exile. What is it?
Uh-huh.
I tread a path unexplored.
You interrupted my thoughts. I wander through the stars. A trivial task. Too hard for a simple monkey.
Intriguing.
Ah, shit.
State your intention. I need no farseer to guide my future.
Ah.
My success was inevitable.
Let's seize the opportunity.
What is it? Choose your own path. I have learned much in my exile.
I'm gonna wait for that guy to cross and then we're gonna go that way.
I follow my own path. I walk the path less traveled.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. We now have to wait for that guy to come back. Go. Fuck off.
Embrace true power.
And done.
Nice.
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
There we go. Wake up, to come on, you bloody cash cow, wake up. Jack, get out of here. It's a trap. You will, where you go? That's the one. What's that went onto your poor face, the light of my soul. You will die here like the scummiest tree. It's what he deserves. Let's spark off all the entrances. Let them suffer a slow, painful death down here. Don't suit yourself, but your suggestion will do, shoot. A stinging death for a stinking rat. Wait, hold on a second. Fuck you. I was having that the last time he would be seeing my beaten face. Actually, from now on, Footfall can sleep soundly. The foulest wart on this twisted body has finally been burnt off by none other than Jay Hidari. And a wonderful patient, of course. I admit, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what's happened. I need to go over things with my guys. I'm sure I'll have advice and instructions. Let's follow adventure. Let's talk about it back on the ship, in a more private setting.
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
I want to go kill that patrolman if he's still about. I don't think he is.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
You have no other options to do. If you abandon Footfall to Drawdown Fleet, where are you going to sell your goods and restock the spots? It will just be a slow death for all of you, with no ammunition, no water, and no air. So quick bargain with fate and stick to the plan. Plan more like a suicide pact. You have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. You weren't trying to play with the big boys, Vicmo. You've taken on a rotated dynasty. We are not Dave. You're taking on a rotated dynasty with only a handful of heavies and a couple of guns to your name. The way I see it, your march to the gallows is more like a gallop. What do we have here? A couple of hardened insurgents? Ungodly, lawless rabble rousers who are a threat to the security of this station. Come in front of us using our full titles, please. Greetings, Lordship, and as for you, Vecmo, nothing to add. Your plan's utter crap. I don't gamble on those kind of odds. I'll leave you to think about your prospects. Maybe you'll realise that using my shuttle would be a better idea, while me and my shuttle are still here. How's the station faring? It's turned into a kingdom of death. Executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traders, and suppressing dissent are all good, useful policies within reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, with Lady Shorter, reasonable limits are a distant memory at this point. Fortunately, I've been preparing for that turn of events ever since I tried to take Footfall for the first time. You helped us in giving me time to organise, set up rapid clashes, enlisting more fighters, and deleted my agent status from the cogitated network. When Kuroda seized power, she thought she'd won, but the station was still mine, to an extent. My little army is waging war on the enforcers we slaughter patrols, wrestle back detainees, and punish those who collaborate with the enemy. Or close to someone who does. Incendia is conducting the reprisals and I am conducting mine. Everyone must remember that there are consequences for collaborating with the occupying force. I see you still remain the bandit you always were. Old habits die hard, I admit. I wasn't exactly yearning for the days of my youth, but to find myself on the line of the fire again is invigorating. Your Lordship, I'm asking you for your help, not just on behalf of the portion of the station population that isn't already scared shitless, but on behalf of the Casablanca mission as well. My people and my organization's assets are in a vulnerable position. Help us protect our interests and we'll help protect yours. What kind of help do you expect from me? A general uprising would doomed to fail. The enforcers have isolated the asteroids. We can't strike out against Zen. She has great numbers and her friends refract to feel will protect from the heart. So I ask her ladyship to come to us, exploiting her overconfidence. If she wants my blood, let her come and spill it. She knows we use Amescus as our meeting place. If you let the enforcers know I can be found and grabbed in here, she will come. She will hardly drag her phone with her. We'll lure into a trap, kill her, and take her back to Footfall. What forces do you have at your command? However much Kiora would like to believe she's kicked the Casablanca out of her footfall, she hasn't. We scattered all over the station line. Still enough for us to cause trouble. Small land of my most daring staff members, who were by my side when I came to power, business partners who still remember that venturous only as reliable as a group of venturous hand on their pistol. That fellow group of Xenos mercenaries which my colleagues and the Casablanca mission have a problem with, a radical solution there, but oh, they don't care who they kill as long as they pay them, and I have means to pay them. We would have greater numbers if Riza wasn't so damnably cautious, and Hermanus did us a favour and shut his preaching trap. I would have thrown the good Reverend for a loop long ago if it weren't for the fanatical mob that would show up here to avenge him. Why should I take part? Because a critically important station in Expanse is about to become a graveyard. Once commerce dies, merchants will turn to piracy. What else about could they do? Connections between worlds will be weakened, since Corda will make short work of flash paths as soon as she gets to them. And Corda, do you think football will be enough for her? No, she'll march up, perhaps to your world as well. Besides the Casablanca mission, I'm authorized to say this. See your lordship as a proven and valuable ally. Incendio Corda has nothing to offer you, while my organization's gratitude is guaranteed. Between losing an influential partner and strengthening your ties with them, I'm sure you'll opt for the latter. What does Visa have a problem with? She has misgivings about the prospect of our cooperation. Our road prefers not to prick fights unless victory is a foregone conclusion. But right now she seems to be planning on fleeing rather than fighting. She needs the right kind of motivation. It's a shame there's no one no cold bitch values enough for me to take hostage. Why did Visa call you Vicamo? Old nicknames die as hold as old habits. I used to be known by that name on the station. The Vicamo is a myth. A malicious spirit circling its prey and footfall's empty sectors. I had a terrible reputation when I was young. Why has Hermanus showed up now? He preaches repentance. Corda sent him here to make us lay down our arms and renounce our rebellious ways. But it seems taken aback by the scale of the Lady Incendia's purges, which opens up possibilities. If we put pressure on him, he'll bring over zealots who'll tear apart whoever he points his finger at. Useful man, I regret not getting him on side sooner. News of Incendia's death is hardly going to please the Lord Inquisitor. Considering Calcazar has never once interfered in the station's affairs, he clearly couldn't care less about before. This means he also doesn't care who runs the station so long as things quiet down. Gonna make some things... Sure, things are quiet. Granted, he did give Corda a security detail, but if she's already dead and her death doesn't reek of deadly heresy, he likely won't bother to investigate. The Lord Inquisitor simply entrusts governance to someone who won't cause him problems. Someone like me. I realize it's a bold hypothesis and the Lord Inquisitor may have me hanged for Corda's death, but my life is at stake as it is, so I may as well take the risk. Understood your pain. If you want help, you can get it on one condition. In my poetry, I am worshipped as a deity. 40 unis and renounce other patrons fairly just meet the great beacon, the living god. And gets down on his knees. Renounce all other patrons, pledge my eternal fealty to the great beacon, the true god and master of fates. I most humbly beseech you to help drown Footfall in the blood of Incendio, Corda, and the minions. It shall be done. Then let's get down to business. I'm glad you're with us, your worship. This is a fight we must be well prepared for. As a colleague of mine used to say, if your brain doesn't hunt from all that thinking of where to hide, it'll discover even your skull isn't big enough once the fight is on. Sounds especially ironic considering how he died. I'd like to ask your opinion on how prepared we are to entertain Lady Incendia. Perhaps some of those gathered in here will support us, just as people hailing us as zealots, even Octavianas regulars. We can use whomever we can get. I think that may be worth fortifying positions or preparing a few surprises for our guests. My people and Arsenal are at your disposal. You have to do is say the word. As soon as we're ready, send Corda a message saying I'm here. Let her come. We'll settle this. This is the Footfall way, with a gunfight. Or I can make a deal with the Cosvelica. I see no issue in letting Incendia know you're here. Get ready, your enemies will be here soon. I will send my least important associates to them to take the front of the initial assault. That should fit our guess numbers. I've almost forgotten how much I love this. Stay where you are. Lay down your weapons. We are for the criminal Vladimir Tokora and his accomplices. Members of the heretic Vladimir Tokora's gang, lay down your arms and face righteous justice. However, so don't trust them, lads. Let's make the holy soldiers bleed. Down with the hangwoman. Who would respond for this? First attack for the justice of Corda and the Emperor. Rebels and heretics, I, Rotrade and Incendio Corda, Master Footfall, Independent Justice, I'm ordering you to lay down your arms. Our justice awaits those who surrender, and in noble death awaits the rest. Incendio Corda, I, Vladimir, am ordering you to get off the top before I blow your brains out and throw your corpse out of the loop. May whoever is right survive. Your trait is just like Theodore. Your dynasty is long since needed less than obedience. Whatever to do with your remains once we are done here, Lady Fjord. Arrogant witch, I will have your remains strung up along with the corpses of your pitiful sect that has perverted his creed. If you still able to speak after your defeat, I will repeat my question then. You've earned an honorable rest. I forgot to even do that.
I tread a path unexplored. Intriguing.
We can talk to those people. Let's drink to infallible ladyship called us mercy and cruel judgment, wherever that may be now. You've quite a way with words, Octi. Yes, indeed. One would hate if Lady Corda's ill health affected our own. Have you by any chance run into Lady Corda's good judgment on your journeys, your lordship? Got anything strong? For you, always been Lord Winterscale's favourite plan. So good it's not entirely legal. However, during his last visit, Lordship told me to put a bow aside until his return. News if I'll return now, it'd be a waste. News to his health and foresight. If there's anything in the world her invaluable ladyship hates more than this is Caliga, so I'll heartily enjoy your toast. Have you been faring here without me? Badly, but we're no means to lie down and die yet. There are still people who can't stand Corda's regime. And they are fighting. A sting a day always something new. Vladimir may be on the run, but he still has people to hold him. He'd have had more if it weren't for Reverend Hermanus. Many have fallen for his servants, taken to repenting and confessing. He's done so many of the faith, and they wouldn't dare touch me. Well, man's a force of the reckon with now. Vladimir has let the station slip away from him. Plenty of people aren't happy about it, not least his business partners. Should something happen to Takora, come here. Takora. Your dealings with Casablanca shouldn't take a hit because of the old legions' ambitions. Are you not afraid of them forces will come eventually? If they show up, I'll blow up the martyr's endurance before I let those butchers take me alive. And for now, I'll be behind the bar, refueling my roughnecks. It's a wrong thing for a captain to manage ship, isn't it, your lordship? Sim captain, if I were you, I'd scram while the scramming's good. I know you're attached to that Mescus, but this all wasn't enough time for. I have a shuttle pinned away nearby, so we could take off right now. Give it a rest, Rizzo. I'm not holding you here, so stop trying to drag me away with you. We have a plan to stop Kurla. Your help would be useful. And by we, you mean you and Vladim? He always has a plan, but it's certainly not always the best plan. Why should I trust your idea? How about a deal? Help me and I will let you use my name for commercial purposes. The depths of Mescus, the favourite part of road trader von Valantis. Is that not a generous price? It is generous, your lordship, very generous. If we don't all get killed, then Mescus will be flavored with thrones. Alright then, it's a deal, but I have one condition. Write me a document saying your heirs have no right to go back on the promise, because as you can understand, if this doesn't work, there'll be a new road trader von Valantis in the very near future. They've never tried us, but I do have a shipment of Xenos weapons. Lethal, but with no guarantee of quality. Figuring out how it even works is tricky enough. That still beats the junk Vladim's thugs are armed with. They can have a round on the house. Reason I need to have a little chat. At your lordship's service. Interested in the fellowship wares. Ah. Vladim needs your help. Your lordship, the circle plan. Vetmo was once smart, shrewd, and wily, but now he's simply refusing to admit he's already lost. We modest dealers are no match for a road trader. It'd be different, of course, if we were strongly motivated or had a road trader on our side. Are you going to run away from that? Pressure on the most memorable spot, your lordship, the pocket. My fellows were very distant with ruin. I was afraid you would be the option to say yes.
Fate beckons me. Powers unseen uncover my path.
What if I told you that you and I have another very influential ally? You too? I never have thought that your esteemed self would change everything. Now I see I made the right choice when I put my trust in our influential ally. Oh, what the what? My crew and I will take part in your little operation, but don't ask me for details. Aubrey's prefers to keep quiet about the plans he's working for insidious and sudden strikes. I have nothing more to say.
The world will bow. Perfection.
The whispers taught me how.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
One and it's done.
Triumphant as always. I tread a path unexplored.
Are you aware that activity is already covered in your position because of Alpha? And David's been doing more than it's too early to write me off here, but I appreciate your lordship's decision to inform me. I'll keep an eye on that overly feisty bartender. Let's get ready. Oh, I forgot to talk to the fucking priest. This is young from Valansis. What has brought you? Perhaps you would like to confess. Repentance is the first step on the path of redemption. Why are you preaching here among rebels? Some rebels I see fools and malefactors whose weakness made them reject the law of the Imperium, who are in need of repentance and instruction. Had I come here earlier, perhaps I would have been able to prevent this heretical insurrection. And what do you see? I see frightened people trying to save their lives. I'm totally right, but it's not their lives that they should be saving, it's their souls that are in peril. You're harboring a pirate among your... Chaplain is a deeply devout servant to the Emperor. You are as intimately familiar with human vice as him. That is what fills his words with sincerity. His flock heeds and respects him. And all for the hardened rascals and cutthroats who are part of that flock. Why not? Our doctrine shuns no one, so long as they are willing to receive its word with an open heart. You... One souls cling together, do they not? Indeed, I would rather call the rest of scoundrels my brother if he repents his crime than someone commits to their own soul's purity. I want to stop instead here. Help me. Are you openly declaring your intent to move against the Knight of the Emperor's justice? Why should I, her mentor in faith, help you commit such treachery? You do not believe in Incendio or in the Emperor. Your faith is a mere smokescreen for your fear of death, Carolinas. That's all the Scepter. I do believe. Why would I be afraid of death? You know that I speak the truth, and Incendio will see right through you as well, and you know better than to hope she will be merciful. What could a lost soul like you know about her justice? Incendio truly has an eye for no vice can decipher. Nor can anyone hide from avenging wrath. I will face her justice and accept my lot as she so was. If you're so sure, why have you not faced her justice yet? Never once have I called myself a righteous man. My soul is burdened. Not many past deeds prevent me from that. Perhaps that is the reason I'm biding my time before facing it, said it. Perhaps you were right. No moment goes by without the horror of a consuming admit it. I won't argue to denationalize, but it's true and city does scare me, as does death, but how do I not fear it? True or no? Blasphemy, heresy, yeah. Do I have a choice? In an unrighteous life, the only thing that can save me from unrighteous death, I am a vessel of depravity, and so was even the point of redemption. You have both banished my thoughts and doubts, given me food for others. I will do what must be done. My faith will assist you in battle, and afterward, I will find a new path. Oh, that's such a good. I don't believe in sin, but isn't it? May whoever is right, you're a traitor, just look Theodore. Boys, get the student to count my bar.
Your struggles are in vain.
Cross them!
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
As the tenants, the blade whispers your name. Trust me. By the web.
Well, actually,
as honor ordained,
Pain and hardship. We prove our devotion. Let not the righteous.
well, good luck, Incendia.
Everything with unshakable faith. I can still fight.
The other side awaits, caught by the web. Let your soul be purged, caught by the web.
Legacy is forever.
Caught by the web. Let your soul be purged. My blade whispers your name.
Amuse me.
No! My flesh is rained upon me!
You will pay an even greater price.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Goodbye.
Me? Another foe painted black.
Oh, Max, thank you for having me deal with it. Your lordship, your help has been invaluable, but the Casablanca mission will nonetheless try to approximate a match's value in the most generous of terms. Does your lordship have any preference in regards to what to be done with the remains of the lady? Give them to the mob. People of football will find many ways to pay their respects to the lady. They are quite exercised about this whole affair. What are you meaning to do next? I'll regain my grip on the station, I'll free the prisoners and give the merchants back the impounded cargo. Place the lowlifes, Her Majesty put in charge of my own lowlifes. I'll take care of those station sectors that are slowly dying in isolation. Of course, I'll send an envoy to the Lord Inquisitor to bring him the news and inform him of my willingness to cooperate. Cleanse the station of Kyoto's miscreants. I'm no butcher. Her ladyship's enforcers may leave the station, except those personally complicit in the act of killing my employees' friends and loved ones. I have responsibility towards them. Your Lordship, you have one less weapon in the Expanse. Now that we've dealt with the pressing issues, do you not have any other instructions? To the abyss with the Imperial Creed, it does not belong. From here on, absolute freedom will be the only law of this place. Whoever disagrees can head to the nearest airlock and take a walk into the void.
Embrace true power.
Actually, I'm going to save here, and I'm going to load another one. That was the start of combat, because I want to see what happens if I murder the guy.
If I may, I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Pain of its mortal flesh means nothing.
Trust me. The blade whispers your name. Let your soul be purged. My blade whispers your name. I shall not fail. Death is a blessing. Let the blood of the wicked be shed, as thou hast willed. The other side awaits.
Willing
Killing brings me no pleasure. The other side awaits.
Pathetic.
You have been judged and found wanting.
Aim for the heart next time.
You will perish for this affront. Your defiance is futile.
You should have fought better.
You don't frighten me. I
Definitely need a drink
and
or a
found
medikit.
wanting. Your defiance is your corrupt way has failed you.
Fuck me. Don't bother paying me, I'll take what is mine. What? Damn. Well, encourages new acquisition, Lordship. To the abyss with the Imperial Creed. Well then, encourages a new acquisition, Your Lordship. Damn. Yeah, I could use more awareness.
Intriguing.
What have we said? Anything for you? By message for your lordship, the Casablanca mission has tasked me with expressing their eagerness in their work partnership with House of Mullins. My colleagues would like to express to you that they had no stake in Vladimir's activities that encourage your displeasure, and do not view his personal misfortunes as an act of hostility on your part. Your eyes are but so are you with the Casablanca too? That's right. There are far more Casablancan agents in the Expanse than most people think. We prefer to cooperate discreetly. It's as simple as that. Why reveal the entire network when you can do business through a few public contracts? Vladimir used to represent our interests in football. Now our leadership wants me to become the face of our organization. You have no intention of revenge. You put us on the interests of our organization on football by ridding us of Corda's dictatorship. That makes a great deal more to the Casablanca than Vladimir's death. We are business enterprise, not a blood fraternity. You figure this fall was only a matter of time. He let his guard down and started making mistakes. He signed his own death warrant when he decided to go against Corda instead of looking for ways to negotiate. All you did was just finishing touch. How are you enjoying your liberated football? To the fullest, sir. I'm sure things will improve soon. That is to say, until the new disaster strikes and makes life sick again. After that, if we're lucky, things will improve again. Such a circle of life expands. What can you do? But you're the one who saved us from the suffocating darkness of Lady Corda's reign. All the dens of football now pray for your help. I wish to make a announcement. Hey you, bums there about some quick shut your traps. His lordship would like to his grace's first presence would like to speak. Incendia tried to make us obey her laws, and now she's dead. Know that there's no law on football, and there never will be, never. Where is this place? Give me some hooch. That's the thing I've never seen a noble drink like taint blend without wincing, but I won't offer you anymore. I've got just the thing to set us up for such an occasion. You said I'm the second person? The first was Caligos Winterscale. That's right, the head of the House of Winterscale himself used to come here often. Impressive guy. One name, not very reverent. Nice. Blimey.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Nice.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay, I'm gonna save here and we're gonna call it for today. I think. Because that leaves us... Oh yeah, eradicate of chaos. About that. Cool. Anyway. Yep, we'll end it there. Tomorrow, more Rogue Trader. We have less rumours to do, although we've managed to repopulate the rumours a little. Far from beyond the veil. Oh. We did save, didn't we? Let's save it one more time. 22